One day, Caleb just crawled up to my desk. He said, "Little puppy sad." I was like, "What?"
I don't remember ever doing that. That didn't exist. Didn't happen.
Death Talk, episode 32. The gang's all back for another fantastic episode of Death Talk, the best podcast covering Deathwish Inc. We can all agree on that, right?
The best.
Yeah.
I'd like to see someone else do another one that doesn't work here, and they just recap all the same stuff they're doing, but a better job.
It would probably be much better than the one that we're doing.
Definitely.
View always looks different from the top.
We have a lot to talk about. We have a lot to talk about today, coming off a fantastic last episode. Did you guys have fun in the last episode?
Oh my god,
Sure did.
If you didn't listen to episode 31 yet, go back, listen to that one. It was
I don't know how you didn't listen to it. It's still at the top of the charts.
It beat Snoop Dogg for like 5 minutes on the music charts. So
That's right.
that's all I care about.
Sorry, not sorry, Snoop.
I haven't listened to Snoop Dogg's podcast. Have you?
No.
Wonder what it's about.
Didn't know he had a podcast.
He does.
Everyone has a podcast, it seems now.
Yeah, they give any idiots a fucking microphone and they can just get a podcast, huh?
There we go. Or just a phone. Just people just record on their phone.
Yeah. So, well, we have a bunch of news. We have tour time with Miserable Chris that's coming up soon. That's a little
later.
Yeah, a little later.
Yeah, a little special treat for you.
Just wanted to tease that because I know everyone gets very excited for that. Caleb made me watch a movie.
I did.
2001: A Space Odyssey. We'll be talking about that. And hey, Mark's. We've talked about the death of RDO too.
We got a lot
Mark's
to talk
so
about.
upset.
Let's get into it.
All right, Mark.
How sweet the sound.
Mark, why don't you tell us about the news this week?
I can do that.
Take a breather. You got this.
Get a sip of water or something.
Wish I had that. I got a coof. Coof. All right. So, first thing we talk about news-wise is that the Chrome Over Brass self-titled LP is out now. So listen to it wherever you can. Buy it from us. Oh, you're giving me the cross eyes.
Stream it.
Sorry.
Download it.
Yeah, stream it. Download it.
We just got vinyl today. We'll be getting the cover soon as well.
Alex Garcia Rivera from American Nightmare and from many of your other favorite bands that he's played drums in over the years has done an awesome instrumental record that's just like cool rock that sounds really good. He played all the instruments on it and it sounds awesome. So
he played everything, he recorded everything, he wrote everything, he mastered his own record. So
it sounds great.
Shout out to him.
Shout out. Next we can talk about the Converge Blu-ray Thousands of Miles Between Us that we talked about a lot. Yep, on the last episode. Is out now. I'm sure you bought it from Best Buy while you were trampling other people for TVs.
Yeah, I actually I knifed someone and picked up the Blu-ray that day.
That's what's up, dude.
So
my Blu-ray has like yeah.
Oh god. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's out now in stores everywhere via our store and everywhere else you can get it. You can get it digitally on VHX. Just go to thousandsofmilesbetweenus.com.
it's only $5 too.
Yep.
On VHX if you wanted to get the download only, but the Blu-ray has everything, and we've talked about that in the past.
Everything.
And the box set is going to ship out in January.
So the Blu-ray is available now. Box set's coming soon.
Yeah.
Next,
Well worth the wait.
Birds in a Row LP Personal War.
Oh shit.
Been out since October digitally. You could have listened to it. You probably have listened to it, and you're loving it. The vinyl is now shipping.
Shipping now.
Fuck yeah, that was awesome. Didn't see that coming. Vinyl is now shipping. We got it last week, and we're
These colors look real great.
yeah, they look awesome.
Slick.
Yeah.
I don't say this often, but good job, Rich.
Why is this a good job, Rich? I mean, I guess I did pick the colors.
All right then.
Okay.
Just take the compliment. Moving on.
Birds in a Row had much more to do
Last
with
time
it than
that
I did.
happens.
Well, the colors look awesome. The whole packaging looks awesome. So we still have some copies.
Do we? Did we have any of the mixes left, Caleb? Is some left in the bundle, possibly? The all three bundle.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I think there is. But yeah, so if you want to get that color, it's only available in the all three bundle right now. But you should get all three colors anyways. They all look awesome.
Yep. So yeah, Birds in a Row is awesome. Get it. last thing I can talk about is Christmas is coming up, and you're going to buy records and patches and stickers and banners for your loved ones to put under the tree, nestled safely under their tree, or whatever holiday you celebrate. Just to make sure that if you are international and you're not in the U.S., make sure you place your order with us before December 15th to make sure that it'll get there before Christmas. Booyah.
They don't have sleigh bells on that thing?
No, I couldn't find any, sorry.
If you're in the United States, make sure you order before December 18th, which is also the day that Star Wars The Force Awakens comes out.
Oh, shit. I forgot about that.
Yes. So, also, my cousin Louise's birthday. Shout out to Wheeze.
Wheezy.
Shout out.
Shout out to Wheeze. You do not listen to this.
Don't worry, nobody does.
Yes, if you're in the United States, order before December 18th, and it'll get there. We'll most likely get there before Christmas.
Yeah.
So,
just make sure when you order to, like, if you're in the U.S., you probably don't want to choose, like, media mail, typically, because it's a little bit slower. So you might want to do, like, priority or FedEx. FedEx is one that's guaranteed. So.
BB. You can go. BB.
So, yeah, make sure you get your stuff in time.
Yep. I know you're probably racking your brain right now. It's like, what am I going to get my grandma for Christmas? Integrity, The Blackest Curse LP. That's what your grandma wants.
Yeah.
She's got that old phonograph record player sitting back in her attic all dusty. She wants The Blackest Curse. So, that's it. That's all we got for news right now.
Very cool, Mark. Thank you for telling us the news.
You're welcome, Rich.
Mark, do you know what's next?
Tour time?
Yeah, with your favorite podcaster.
Mizzy Busy. Mizzy Busy Crizzy.
MC.
C-Miz.
Miserable Chris.
C-Mar. He's miserable. He's got glasses. He's got a new haircut. It's tour time. Tour time. Tour time with Miserable Chris.
Thanks.
Nice cowlick going on, by the way, too.
Cowlick? Where?
Oh, it's his headphones. It's okay.
Oh, yeah, it's just...
You look good.
It looks like alfalfa.
It's cool. It's cute. It's endearing.
Sorry, I mean,
Can we
don't
change?
apologize.
Hold on. I'm gonna. This is a formal request to change from Miserable Chris to Adorable Chris.
Aw, thanks.
AC?
So
AC.
fucking sweet.
We can start calling him air conditioning. Ooh, it's getting chilly. Ooh, it's chilly in here. Ice. Icy motherfuckers.
Stay icy.
Stay
All right.
cold.
I'm really. Go ahead. Sorry.
Cool. So Code Orange just announced they've been added to Rock the Range Festival with Disturbed, Red Hot Chili Peppers, and a bunch more on May 20th through the 22nd. Converge will be doing a Roadburn Festival. They'll be doing a Jane Doe and a Blood Moon set with guests Chelsea Wolfe, Ben Chisholm, Stephen Brodsky, and Steve Von Till. These shows will take place on April 14th through the 16th.
Weird. Caleb just requested those days off for work. I don't know.
Yeah, really weird.
Yeah. I also just got my passport in.
Can we just talk about Code Orange is playing a show with Red Hot Chili Peppers? Just
so
that
weird.
That
crazy.
fact. I know that it's like a giant festival, but it's just like, what?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
shit happens all the time. It's weird.
Does it?
No, I mean, like, you
Does
know,
it,
like
Rich?
those big fests, you know, that you're on the
I know,
same,
but
you know.
still, it's
Yeah.
like, it's just wacky. Whatever. Red Hot Chili Peppers blow. Can we all just get down with that right now?
Yeah, I mean, that's, yeah.
I was in a restaurant with Sam last weekend, and they were playing awesome music, and then they started playing California, and I was like, fuck this shit.
I figured you'd be into them for some reason.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't say that, like...
Wow.
I wasn't going to be like, oh, fuck them, but, like, I figured, like, oh, Mark might be into them for some reason.
Boom, boom, bap, boom. Remember I played that bass? I'm getting off track. Keep going.
You sure? I mean,
Flea
you're
is
kind of
gone.
You
on
want to go a little more, Mark?
I played a YouTube video that was 7 minutes long that was like 100 best bass lines. It was just a kid in his bedroom just
It was
playing.
like 8 Red Hot Chili ones.
Yeah, rated 8 Red Hot Chili Peppers things in a row. Also, can we put this in the show notes? There's a YouTube video of a Harm's Way breakdown that is just continual. 8 minutes long.
So good.
Yeah, that sounds
So for everyone who's trying to practice moshing, this is perfect for you in your bedroom.
Very cool.
Just lock your
Also-
door.
Add it to the show notes.
Mark loves Flea. Continue, Chris.
Okay, cool. Back to announcements. Deaf Evan will be going on a U.S. tour with Lamb of God, Anthrax, and Power Trip starting January 15th through February 12th, which is crazy. That's a really big tour. Planes Mistaken for Stars will be playing a few Illinois dates starting December 15th through the 17th. Harm's Way will be playing on December 20th with Every Time I Die in Buffalo, New York at Town Ballroom. So that's all I have for like new stuff. I'm going to do a little recap. Bitter End will be joining Code Orange and Terror on the last leg of their tour in California on December 16th through the 19th. Birds in Row and their European tour is underway, and they will be on tour until the 17th.
Lots of tours going on.
Yes.
Go see a show.
The thick of.
Yep.
Thick those.
So Mark, do you want to get into it?
What about the thick those?
No, I want to talk. Mark, I want to talk to you about Ardio.
Yeah, you made a few big changes in your life recently.
Yeah.
Like, big changes.
I'm a baller. I eat muffins now.
you drink coffee. You eat muffins.
Muffins are sick.
And you are a Spotify user now.
Oh, no, and he has
Also-
a brand new car.
And the Chevy Cruze.
Chevy Cruise
Cruise in USA.
Sponsored by Chevy.
Like a rock.
Oh, like a rock.
So Mark, let's talk about this.
I got a ride in the Cruise, and I felt like a king.
Oh yeah. So Mark just
Door-to-door
leased a new car because the Ford Focus is no longer.
Yep.
Is no longer. I told him, I was like,
If you-
excuse me, Gee.
If you viewed our Periscope before the Halloween event, you noticed that Mark's car just broke down
I forgot about that.
while he was
Yep.
leaving the office.
Great
and
timing.
It had to get towed back.
Yep. That was fun.
So you decided to replace it with a Chevy Cruze.
Decided to replace it with a Chevy Cruise.
I've never even heard of a Chevy Cruze.
Neither have I.
Can you talk us through your decision making for the Chevy Cruze?
Well, there was an ad in the month of November that said if you put this amount down, you can lease a car for. The original ad was $49 a month.
Okay.
So I was like, that sounds great. Turns out you have to be like a recurring customer at this dealership. And you have to be signed up for some other bullshit
The
to get
fine
that price.
print.
Yeah. So I couldn't get that price. But I got a good amount of money when I traded in the Ford Focus, RIP. And I don't have that much money at all, but whatever money I have in my savings, I put down for this fucking car. And now I pay like $100-something.
Yeah, your savings has gone way down since you started drinking coffee, correct?
Sure.
Yeah.
Not really. But a little, I guess.
You lost it all on the coffee?
I lost it all in the coffee. What if I was like, I need a car, but I've been drinking coffee, so...
Yeah, so you got the Chevy Cruze.
Chevy Cruze. Weird fact about the Chevy Cruze. I don't know if this is with all cars. I don't know if you guys have any experience with this, but they have multiple colors available. If you got white, which I got, it's $1,000 cheaper.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that weird? Like
That's not like
weird.
all cars, but I hear about that a lot. Like different colors or...
Like I didn't really want a white car, but I also don't care because it's a car. I was like, well, it doesn't matter. I just didn't want like bright yellow or something. You know?
Yeah.
But if you got a white car, it was $1,000 cheaper. So why would I say no to that?
Okay. So you got the Chevy Cruze. You got
Yep.
you got your iPhone hooked up, and you're listening to Ardio in there, right?
I'm not
Oh.
listening to Spotify.
So if you haven't heard Ardio,
You honestly fucked up for
Are we-
having a
are
sound
we-
effect when I said that.
Are we talking about Spotify Premium?
Premium blend.
so if you didn't read or see the news or whatever, Ardio is no longer. It got bought up by Pandora. It's tough,
It's tough.
I mean, streaming music services it's a tough business,
My girlfriend listens to Pandora all the time, just straight radio stations. I used to talk shit on it all the time, be like, why don't you use Ardio? Like, Pandora is so whack. And then, like I made a huge stink about it all the time, and then Pandora just bought the company I use.
Yeah, I think they have
It's like
a few
shit.
more listeners than Ardio. Yeah, they just didn't have enough listeners. A good app, good interface. Didn't have the catalog that Spotify had, but RIP.
What's like missing? Like I never there was never
Metallica.
anything I searched.
I think I read this, and this could be completely wrong, but so they said like Spotify has over 30 million tracks, and Ardio has 7 million.
Shut up, really?
Yeah,
I don't know. Like
that could be wrong though. I'd have to double check.
I don't
that.
remember there being something I wanted to listen to and couldn't listen to. But I could have just not been searching the right
Oh,
things.
just off the top of my head, I know that they don't have Metallica and
let me try to search that today.
Smashing Pumpkins.
I don't think that's true. Because I think I've listened to Smashing Pumpkins.
When I had Ardio, they didn't have Smashing
Yeah.
Pumpkins, and I think like AC/DC is like exclusive.
Sure,
I don't
okay.
know if it's exclusive, but I know
Some
it's
of
on
those
Spotify.
bigger bands I may not have
Yeah.
searched for, yeah.
Yeah, so no more. So how you liking Spotify? Welcome to the crew.
This actually pains me to say, but Spotify is so sick.
Oh, shit. You were real disappointed when we were all going through our year-end list, huh?
Yeah.
We were rubbing it in Mark's face.
I love it so much.
If you don't know, go. I'll put a link in the show notes, but you can go to this website on Spotify and type in your credentials for Spotify, and it will show you, like, your top played artists, like how much music you've listened to, you know,
in minutes.
Yeah, what's
so cool.
What seasons, what artists you were listening to in a particular season, like winter, you listen to a certain band or whatever.
It also gives you like curated playlists that you might like based on what you listen to. That's real cool.
Yeah, so go do that. I'll put a link in the show notes. But Caleb, how many hours did you, or how many minutes did you listen to?
40,000 minutes.
I did 22,000 minutes. Chris, do you know what yours was?
Well, mine was 28 days.
You haven't looked yet? Yeah.
Mine was 28 days, so yours was about half of that.
You beat me.
Yeah, dude. You need to listen to more music.
I know. But Mark was very disappointed because he didn't even get to look at his RDO one because he already got a new account.
To be honest, last year I got it's not as extensive, but RDO you get like a playlist, and they give I think it's the top albums you listen to, and then like the top 25 songs in a playlist. And I thought that was cool, even though it's a lot less. I was looking forward to that all year. Like I actually
really look forward to the Spotify thing.
Yeah, I was a stickler for like getting anyone to not, like, on The Office, like RDO's linked into Sonos. Shout out to Sonos. To not listen to their shit on RDO because I wanted it to just be like what I was listening to, and then RDO shut down 2 weeks before I could have gotten the playlist.
You were so bummed out.
Yeah.
So you're liking it though. I'm glad you're using it.
Before
though.
we move on, we'll have to look it up, but there's a thing like the personal Spotify things you can look up for bands. Did you see that? I saw people posting screenshots where like they're posting big bands like Paramore or something, and they show total listens in the year.
Yeah.
Like,
that's in the band. That's on the band.
It was like
profiles.
40. It was like 40 years long of how many people listen.
Yeah,
to music.
if you go to
that's so cool.
If you go
insane.
to a band in Spotify and there's like an About tab, you just click that and it shows like what playlist they were on, like how many listens they're getting, like things like that.
No, but for like the year.
Oh, I don't know about the year.
It said like it was like 40 years duration of time. Like this year, people listened to that one band.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll take a look.
Anyways, whatever. I don't know that much about it. I just saw it. It was cool.
So you're liking it. What do you like? What do you like better so far?
Spotify.
No, but what do you like better? Like about it? That
the search function is so much faster.
Oh,
I used to type stuff in and it would like take a second to load. Where as I'm typing stuff, bands show up. Also,
the mobile app is better, I'd say, right?
The desktop app is fine. It works, but the mobile app is awesome. I like being able to hit the plus sign and add shit to my like your music
collection
or whatever.
Or something. Yeah.
Before RDO had like the hearts, and it only works sometimes. The only reason I was really bummed is because I had a deep collection.
Yeah, but I sent you that link to be able to transfer it over, right?
That's playlists.
Oh, it doesn't count though.
I had like one playlist. That was my 2014 playlist.
Oh, okay.
But it wasn't like the music I saved.
Yeah.
But I don't need that.
Spotify had something similar a while ago with like starred tracks, but they kind of got rid of that.
Well, no, like what the putting
with the heart, the stars.
Yeah, saving something into your music was pretty much what it was. So
yeah,
I'm just
that's what they switched it over to.
Build that back up.
Do you like being able to like creep on other people and see what they're listening to?
I love that.
I think it's kind of cool, even though the only people I see right now are you two guys.
You got to get more friends.
Well, he doesn't have Facebook. I think it goes through Facebook.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You're right. It does. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because your picture shows up.
Yeah.
So, Mark, maybe you need to get a Facebook now so you can get more friends on Spotify. Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So anyway, Spotify is cool, and I'm okay. Yeah, I'm a poser.
Well, we've been telling you for all this time.
I know. I fucking was so outspoken about how I didn't want to be using Spotify, and it's just better. So fuck everything.
I'm surprised you didn't go to Apple Music.
I thought about it.
Yeah, I know, because you like the radio stations and you like the playlists.
Play footsie with Chris right now.
No big deal. You know.
Yeah, Apple Music was a thought, but then the real I was holding back, but the real reason I did Spotify is because around Black Friday you could get the first 3 months for 99 cents, and I was like, well, I might as well just do it.
You cheap bastard.
Well, yeah, I'm spending all my money on coffee, dude.
Coffee, the cruise.
Yeah, the cruise.
Yeah, and paninis.
Oh, good segue.
That's a real good segue.
Yeah.
Want me to talk about it?
Yeah, where'd you guys go on Saturday?
Went to this place called the Castle Board Game Cafe.
So you, Caleb, and Chris all went, right?
Yes.
And Sam.
And my girlfriend Sam, yeah.
Okay, what'd you guys do there? It's a new place, right?
New place. It opened. We went on the grand opening. This place connects with our parking lot pretty much. It's on Rantoul Street if you're local. I don't know if you are, but it's a board game cafe. They have coffee and they have food and they have a lot of board games, and you pay $5 a person and you can play board games all day.
So you got a coffee. What kind of coffee did you get?
Mocha.
Okay.
Caleb got a cappuccino.
Cappuccini.
Chris got just a regular coffee, right?
Yes.
And what games did you guys play?
We played Forbidden Island. We played. We tried to play Marvel Legendary deck building.
But some
game.
asshole wasn't kind and rewinded. Somebody put it back all out of order.
There are hundreds of cards, and we spent a half hour trying to organize them all just to start playing.
Just didn't work out.
By the time we were done organizing, we just didn't want to play anymore. And then we ended up playing Munchkin zombie version.
Munchkin zombie version?
Yeah, it took me a while to figure it out.
That's a board game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a card game.
Everything has a zombie version at this point. But yeah, we were there for 4 hours.
Literally expecting I wanted to check it out, get a coffee, maybe play one game. We were there for 4 hours.
So how'd you like it?
I liked it. I don't think I ever want to stay there that long.
Yeah.
Again.
I want to stay there longer.
Because they didn't have any Wi-Fi? Is that why?
They don't have Wi-Fi.
That's weird.
It is weird.
It doesn't feel like a cafe.
They're trying to cultivate a more social experience.
That sounds terrible.
They want people to interact with each other and not be like on computers and stuff. Which, like, whatever. I respect it. It's a bold move. But it's just, I feel it's sort of unrealistic. But we'll see how it goes.
And it's also like a sit-down only place. I feel like they got to get their to-go game.
Yeah, you figure a coffee shop's main shit is going to be someone coming in, getting a coffee, and leaving. Whereas we walked in expecting to go up to the counter and just order a coffee. And they're like, how many? Okay, cool. And they like sat us at a table.
It's like a restaurant. More like a restaurant.
Yeah.
Which is cool, but I think they should probably focus on both. Because, like...
That being said... Castle Cafe is still awesome.
Oh yeah, I love it.
Yeah, like I don't want
they have a cookie.
I don't think any of them are going to listen to this, but if they are, we actually really do love it and we'll be back all the time.
They did have a cookie platter which
we didn't get that.
We didn't get that.
But Caleb was very excited about that cuz he loves cookies.
I wanted to get the cookie platter, but we opted for popcorn.
Okay.
It's a great idea because we were there for 4 hours and we got a lot of shit.
The table across from us got a fucking cookie platter.
Like we ate sandwiches and we're hanging out and we're like, should we get popcorn? And we got popcorn.
And then you're just like, oh, should I get the cookie platter?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Mark, you've had a big week. Your birthday was yesterday.
Yeah.
You got the cruise. You got Spotify. You're going to fucking cafes. You're playing board games and your birthday all in 1 week.
Yeah. A lot of shit. And I'm sick and I probably shouldn't have done any of it.
What'd you do for your birthday?
I shipped records in the morning.
You were here in the morning?
Yeah, remember I emailed you or Slacked you?
I don't remember now.
I
usually don't pay attention to you.
You responded to me, so.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize you were here.
He saw the Get Up Kids. The Get Up Kids. Not
Yeah, I saw the Get Up Kids at night.
Cool.
Giddy Up.
What did you do during the day? Anything?
I went to Little Depot.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Local.
Don't roll your fucking eyes at me.
I didn't. I closed them.
You roll it.
I'm not. I'm
even
focusing on your voice.
I went to Little Depot in Peabody and got breakfast. That place is awesome.
Okay.
And then I went to Newbury Comics. Looked at some records. Bought the new merchandise 7-inch.
Oh, shit.
Sub Pop with Dumb Dumb Girls. And then I saw a movie.
What did you go see?
The night before with Seth Rogen and Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
How was it?
It's pretty funny.
It was okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's not going to... I told Caleb this is not going to win an Oscar, but
yeah.
I laughed a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of drug use in the movie. Like, a lot of drug use.
It's a typical, like, Seth Rogen
Yeah,
thing,
I should have expected it, but it was like... he was just, like, tripping the whole time. Anyways, it was funny. And then I went and saw the Get Up Kids with Into It Over It and Roswell Kid, but I missed them.
Cool. Mark lives
great.
such an exciting life.
I know.
He's always doing cool stuff.
He's quite the man
exciting.
about town, just cruising around.
And the Chevy Tom Cruise.
Got it. Set you up.
Chevy Tom Cruise?
Yeah.
What if I start calling my car Tom or Tommy?
You aren't already?
Yeah, I mean it's obviously that its name is Tom.
I start calling it risky business. Top Gun.
This is terrible. What's the next segment?
Oh, well, the next segment is Film School with Rich, starring myself.
And handsome Caleb with his glasses off. Who is this guy?
Caleb's got a nice...
Get ready for the new me.
Caleb got a nice haircut.
Caleb's looking good. What's up? Was this loud?
Yeah.
Shout out to Halls.
God, no more shout-outs.
Hey, no more film school.
All right, we're done.
That's how it works, dude.
Film School with Rich is brought to you by Caleb and the Deathwish store.
Oh, I hate how you say it.
Caleb, what can you offer the kids this week?
10% off, Hell 9000.
No, it's more than that.
15% off. Fuck it, let's crank. 15% off, whole store.
You said you were feeling extra generous this episode.
I'm feeling real friendly. 2001 just expanded my mind and made me more open to change. Let's do
you
it.
have a little bit of time to order before Christmas, so use this coupon code HAL9000, get 15% off. 15%. We usually do 10%, but this one's 15% because Caleb just
because happy holidays.
Yeah, happy holidays from Caleb and the Deathwish store. So Caleb, I watched the movie 2001, A Space Odyssey. Has everyone seen it?
No.
You've never seen it?
Never seen it.
Chris?
I haven't seen it.
Wow.
I meant to watch
Caleb,
it, but...
what's up with all these posers in this room?
They never it's fine.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to watch it, and then, we had to go out for Mark's birthday, so...
I was never going to watch it.
Caleb.
Rich.
What's this movie all about?
What is this movie about, Rich? Let's get your just broad strokes. What do you think it was about?
So, the movie's a
Don't look at your notes. Stop looking at your notes.
I'm looking at any notes.
Don't give us any IMDb credentials. What'd you think? What do you think it's about?
What did I think it was about? I had no idea.
There's no wrong answers here.
All right, honestly, going into the movie, I had no idea what was going to happen.
That's the best way to go into a movie sometimes.
I've heard about it. I didn't watch a trailer. I didn't see anything, blah, blah. So I didn't really know what it was about. I figured it was something to do about space.
Yeah,
Which the first, I don't know,
how
15,
awesome
20 minutes really threw me off.
the monkeys, or apes, I should say.
Yeah. So I turned the movie on. I watched it on Netflix.
All right,
Apple TV.
Okay, hold on. Stop. You're already not answering the question.
Hold on.
No. We're switching it up this week, all right? This movie expanded your mind, man.
I was watching it.
He's going to do it anyway.
I turned on my Apple TV, loaded it up. It's on Netflix.
Had to put the Apple TV in there.
4th generation. And I turned it on, and I'm just like, okay, so I'm watching it, and there's like, there's just blank screen, and there's like, it's like, okay, blank screen a little bit.
You don't have any bass in your sound setup?
No, I did. I have
rumbles
lots.
coming.
I have lots. I have a subwoofer and a sound bar hooked up to my TV.
So that wasn't just shaking your ass on the sofa?
I heard it, and I was like, is something wrong with the Apple TV? I was like, I'm not seeing anything. So I actually paused it for a second, and I Googled it. I'm like, intro.
Oh my god, that's terrible.
Well, no, I just want to make sure it wasn't broken, because I was like, maybe something's not working right. And then I was like, oh yeah, a bunch of things came up, but that's all I said. That's all I looked up. I didn't look up anything. So I was like,
All right,
okay,
good.
The intro was like 4 minutes of black screen.
Yeah, it is.
What's up with that?
And music. Space, dude. Big Bang. I don't know. You tell me what's up with it. What'd you think?
Well, what
do you think was happening? What's going on? What do you think it's about?
What do I think the movie's about?
Yeah. There's no wrong answers. What'd you think? Watching it, were you just like, oh my god, I hate this, I'm bored, or were you like, oh wow?
I gotta say, throughout the movie, I wasn't like, I was almost like, I don't like this movie. I was almost just like, I don't really like this. This isn't fun. Yeah. But it's didn't entertain me. I guess it didn't you know what I mean?
It didn't suck you in.
So and then after then you think about it afterwards, and you're just like, okay, sure. I honestly, do I know what it's about? No, I have no idea what it's about.
All right,
I haven't looked into it, obviously, but
cool.
I don't think there is a meaning to the movie at all.
That's what I'm here for. No, I don't. Do I know what it's about? No, I mean, I can guess, but I'm not,
It's based on a book?
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know.
But,
yeah,
all right, let's just start at the beginning. what's up with those apes, dude? What's going on? What's that thing that just shows up? That big black thing?
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
The monolith.
The monolith. Yeah. I thought.
Did you? All right, sorry.
Sorry, I thought at the beginning it was going to be like some like I don't know. I didn't know if we were on Earth or if we were on a different planet, but I guess we were on Earth because because the beginning of the movie there's like the big like sequence of like which is
one
iconic,
of the most famous things ever, and the music. Whew.
Okay, the music too. Is that?
Oh, you want to talk about the music?
Yeah, let's talk about the music.
Okay, let's talk about the music.
That's all an original score?
Nope.
It's not, right?
It's all classical pieces.
Right, okay.
So here's the deal.
Caleb's
fun fact for the week. This is my fun fact, all right? I already told you this before, because remember I got that soundtrack a while ago from Mondo?
Yes.
Shout out, Mark, all right?
Mark didn't even shout them out.
Shout out to Mondo.
Every week, Mondo gets a shout out. Okay, so Kubrick, where to start? To do music for movies, usually the editor or the director or whatever will put in a bunch of temp pieces, like temporary pieces, be like, I want to convey this feeling with this scene, and then they'll send that over to the composer and be like, listen to that, get an idea. But a lot of the times they just end up liking the temp music more. So what happened is Kubrick had Alex North compose a score for this entire film, whole thing. And then, like the night before the premiere, he was like, nah, I'm going to keep all the temp music. Throughout the score, and at the premiere, like Alex North shows up, he's watching the film, and he's like, oh, that's not my music.
Wow.
So Mondo released the lost score. They call it like the 2001 lost score.
Yeah.
It's actually awesome, but it is pretty different.
Yeah.
As far as like what it conveys and stuff, like just the opening alone is like way different. I don't want to get into like the nerdy details of like motifs and stuff, but it's like really cool. Anybody out there who cares at all, you should check it out. I'm sure there's versions on YouTube and stuff, but yeah, it's all classical pieces like Strauss.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've heard all these songs before, but I wasn't sure I didn't know where they came from.
Did you recognize the really weird chorus piece where it's like all the voices? It's when the apes are finding the monolith, and it's like
yeah.
Like I can't do it because there's a lot of voices, but you know what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. Young and the Way sampled that shit. Oh shit.
So
sorry, we got way off track.
Yeah.
What were you think? What do you think the monolith is?
God, fuck if I know, man.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. At one point, I got to be honest. I fell asleep during this movie.
You fell asleep?
Yes.
Yeah. I can't blame you. It is really slow.
But I woke up and I was like, oh. I woke up and I rewound it. And I watched whatever part I missed.
What time did you start it out? I just want.
Oh, it was like 7:30. It wasn't that late.
So you were bored.
I was bored as shit.
Yeah, this is definitely the most challenging.
I think around 9:30. I think when he's like going through that like the thing with the lights.
Yep.
That part. I think I fell asleep during.
You fell asleep during that part?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or right before it, but I know I rewinded it kind of like 15-20 minutes.
Yeah, I figured you'd fall asleep when they're.
I didn't miss anything.
Yeah. Okay. That part's awesome. That's the part where you're like, oh.
All right, let's be honest. This movie did not have to be 2.5 hours long.
No movie has to be anything, but it is, and it.
I feel like the movie was. It's an art piece.
Yeah, exactly. It's the most challenging thing I've made you watch yet, and it's not. It's very deliberate in its pacing and everything. It's not like he did what he wanted with it, and it's cool.
A lot of the stories that are going on. There's not many stories or plots going on in the movie. Are inconsequential. Like it doesn't really matter.
That's not true.
Well, it doesn't really like the first scene where there's actually people and talking. Which doesn't happen for
I think
half an hour,
15, 20 minutes.
Yeah. Okay. More, yeah.
That's funny. It's I think it's 15, 20 minutes, something like that, and it felt like 30 minutes to you.
Yeah. Well, that's not that big of a difference, but
no, I know. But still,
that whole scene where he's calling his daughter on the video phone thing.
You mean he's Skyping his daughter?
Yeah.
Oh, they got it right.
Yeah.
Do you like those iPads? What generation were those iPads in this?
First gen. A lot of that stuff was, I don't want to say meaningless, but like, it didn't really matter for the movie in the end.
Yeah. If you want to get like real philosophical and like, film school with it, none of like the human, well, okay, that's not true. None of the dialogue is super important. A lot of this movie is visual, and that's why I think why the pace is so.
The best character in the movie is Hal 9000.
Open the pod bay doors, Hal.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
Yeah. That's the only.
Hal's awesome.
It's the only part of the movie where you have any sort of like emotional attachment.
Did you
to something.
feel like anxious when he's getting shut off and he's like, I'm afraid? Were you like, oh no, Hal?
Stop, Dave. I'm afraid.
No, I didn't care.
Okay, well, it's going well.
No, I mean, it was fine. Whatever. I didn't give a shit about him.
Did you think the monolith was placed by aliens or higher intelligent beings?
Well, I wasn't like once they started like moving. They started moving locations. Like the first monolith was found on Earth, right?
Mm-hmm. By the apes.
Right? And then the second one was where was it?
On the moon.
It was on Moon. Okay.
Yeah. You could argue that apes found that one on the moon as well. Apes evolved. They found the first monolith. They evolved. They turned into us.
Okay.
The most famous shot.
And then they found
is
one in Jupiter.
The ape throwing the bone up in the air, and then it cuts to the spaceship.
Yeah, it's a representation of tools being used by humans.
You looked up some videos, didn't you?
Did not. Nope.
All right.
But that was obvious. Like they had that, and then they had the spaceship.
See, so you did have thoughts on this. You just don't want to.
No, I have tons of thoughts on it.
All right, good.
Tons of thoughts.
Right.
There's just a lot of like representation of things to come, basically, in the movie, and the tool was the bone, then the tool was the spaceship, and then the spaceship had the technology that turned into the HAL 9000, and HAL 9000 turned on the humans, and
then he,
oh,
Uzi's here.
Yeah. So, and then there's a giant baby floating in space, and I don't know what the hell that was all about. That last scene, I had no clue what happened there, and I was just like, oh, this is Dave. I didn't realize it was Dave. It's Dave, right?
Yeah.
At the end, turning old. I kind of I was like, who is this old guy? Because he's staring into the room at an old guy eating like carrots and mashed potatoes or something, and then it just turns into, oh, that's just Dave, and he's like 80 years old or something.
Yeah. Well, I saw some stuff that was really interesting on that. Some guy was arguing that how like it doesn't cut to anything. It just like it shows him looking, and then it just he turns into him. It was just like a neat way to show like the passage of time without like doing cuts or fades or anything.
Yeah,
I thought that was really interesting. I don't know if that's right. I don't know anything, but I thought that was really cool and like a really neat way to convey that at the end as he's growing older without being like, all right, now we fade out and he's older again. And
what was your take on the giant baby floating in space thing?
My take on it, for whatever it's worth, I think like the monolith is there to bring humans through each stage of evolution. So I think it's just like the next stage of him or humans, whatever, achieving the next stage of evolution or higher intelligence, whatever that may be. I think that's what it is. Am I right? I have no idea. But
all right, story aside, this is one of the most beautiful movies I've ever seen in my life.
Exactly. So good. Yeah. It holds up. Remember last week when we were all really fucking wrong about what year it came out in? Like, it holds up. It looks great.
Absolutely incredible shots. The sets were unbelievable. It looked like a modern day IKEA in those places.
Yeah, so cool. And they actually got like a lot of like the usually like older films like this, when they show like higher technology or whatever, it just like looks fucking dumb, like looking back on it, because you're like, oh, that's obviously like those are like computers from the 80s meant to look like they're from 2000s, whatever. But like they nailed it, and like there's iPads in this.
The sets weren't so ridiculous where you're just like, oh yeah, I'm sure that's what it's going to look like in the future.
And like HAL 9000,
they were like realistic, like they were just like, and he wasn't that far off from a lot of the things.
I know, he got a lot right. It's insane.
He wasn't that far off at all.
Like
people sitting down eating and watching like a glass screen, like
that's what happened.
Yeah, like on a personal device. Yeah, it's an iPad. Yeah,
it's really cool.
Yeah, the video calling. It's like exactly. Yeah, dude. Like even the plane with the screens on the back of the seats.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yep.
It's
like, what?
Now, do you think like that movie actually had like a lot of influence on like people designing things from now
Probably.
on? You know what I mean?
I'm sure that this movie has influence everywhere.
Like
on everything.
When JetBlue was like, oh, we got to add TV screens to the plane. Like,
yeah, some nerdy designer was like, 2001.
Yeah,
got it.
I'm gonna do it like that. Or
yeah, maybe.
Yeah, or
that's kind of funny.
Or like, yeah, or Steve Jobs was like, yeah, we gotta make the iPad. Let's make it look like that. You know what I mean?
Plus, well, I mean, it just like it makes sense.
Yeah,
like it's like practical.
Yeah, they weren't the designs weren't so ridiculous that you're just like, that's never going to happen. Yeah. This was just like, oh, this is what, yeah, this could happen, and a lot of it actually did, which was pretty incredible. So I can't give this a thumbs up though.
Yeah, I didn't really think you would like it or enjoy it, but I wanted you to see it and hear what you thought.
I guess I judge a lot of the movies on like how well I was entertained. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, did I enjoy watching this? It's almost like, oh, I have to watch this. You know what I mean? Like, this is like a movie that I have to watch.
There's a little bit of that. I mean, I can't really blame you. I don't know. This movie sucks me in just because I'm just like, oh, whoa. Like, I feel like an ape looking at the monolith.
Like, I feel like,
oh, what is this? But it's like,
if you're gonna tell
it is real slow.
If you're going to tell someone to watch like a really awesome sci-fi movie, this isn't going to be the one, right?
Yeah.
It is. Oh, it is.
But, it's whatever.
Really?
Yeah, this is like the one, I think.
Wow. I mean,
there's others that I wouldn't recommend this to like my fucking grandma or anything. She's like, oh, I like sci-fi. But like,
go watch Men in Black.
Yeah, she'd probably love that. I mean, there's others too, but I'm like if I'm thinking like best sci-fi of all time, I'm going with this.
Wow. No, I mean, I enjoyed it. I almost appreciated it more after I finished it, because while I was watching, I was just like, oh, did you really have to zoom into this guy for 2 minutes straight, like, and not say a word? It's like, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I know it's slow, but I
didn't hate it. I don't
want everything. And like, this is also like, we've talked about this before. Like, older movies have like a different sensibility and a different sense of pace than like newer ones today that are just like, all right, cut, boom, moving on. But like this, I don't know. I like both. Sometimes you feel like watching a slow thing that'll make you think about stuff and confuse the hell out of you, and sometimes you want to watch Transformers.
I swear to God, I there was a shot that I got up to like grab a drink or something, like in the kitchen. It was like a minute later, and it like the shot's still going on.
Yeah.
That's a Kubrick thing, I guess.
I don't know.
Right?
I feel like it makes you feel like you're in space, like floating and like looking at this thing. You're like, but that's like douchey, like a dodo thoughts. But
I know some of the movies that Kubrick's done, but like anything interesting about this one that you can the score.
The score. I already told you my fun fact. I mean, there's all sorts of stuff.
Was this one of his first movies, or?
No, I think his first movie was The Killing.
Oh, okay.
Killing something.
This got a big budget though, right? Like this had a really large.
I think this was the first big budget sci-fi film.
Yeah,
I'm fairly sure, because a lot of sci-fi was like B movie, like, oh, there's a space monster, like that kind of shit.
Yeah.
And this is 68. I think we looked it up. 68. So it's like, oh wow, like this is actually like
Okay.
I don't know. It's sick. I love it, but
all right.
So
2001: A Space Odyssey. Go see it, but just make sure you've
be prepared.
Make sure you're wide awake when you watch it, because you'll might possibly fall asleep.
You probably will.
Yeah.
I imagine seeing this in a theater and you're sitting. Sorry, we're done after this. But, and you're watching the black.
I actually would rather have seen this in a theater.
Yeah, me too. And like the black screen shows up and the rumble starts happening and like your seat's shaking and you're just like, what the fuck? Like. In 1968, like imagine that. Ugh, it'd be really cool. But anyway, you ready for next week?
I'm ready for next week. What do we got next week?
The Big Lebowski.
Oh, I'm very excited to see that.
We're going. So,
I figured you would have given me a holiday themed movie. Is that a holiday theme?
Nah,
movie?
I don't know.
No,
you're not getting a holiday theme one.
Okay,
Sorry.
I figured I might get like I don't know, Home Alone. Already seen it, Caleb.
Good. Big
cool.
Lebowski,
Big Lebowski. So, once again, Film School with Rich is brought to you by Caleb. And the Deathwish store.
15% off. HAL 9000.
Yeah, go to store.deathwishinc.com. Use the code HAL9000 at checkout and receive 15% off your order from now until Christmas, so December 25th. So use that code.
Yeah, get some coffee.
Get something nice for yourself, or get something nice for your loved ones.
Yeah, get some coffee for your mother.
Buy something for Mark.
Yeah, get him a nice long sleeve.
So next we got our listener. Hold on, Mark has to eat a cough drop first.
He's sick. He's sick, everybody.
Sick in the head. We got a voicemail.
Oh, lay it on us.
So if you do want to participate in the show, we have multiple ways you can get in touch with us. You can use deathtalk at deathwishinc.com. You can email us. You can use the hashtag AskDeathTalk on Twitter, or you can give us a call, 754-703-8255. That's 754-703-D-Talk.
Puts the D in D-Talk.
Detox.
First one we got is from, I believe this is Don from Denver.
Hey, Death Talk. Don from Denver, Colorado here. I had a quick question that probably would have been way better for the Halloween episode, but I forgot. But regardless, individually, between all of you, what do you think is or was cinema's best movie monster? All right, thank you.
Caleb, you're gonna have to go first for this one because you're a pro. Favorite movie monster?
This is actually hard. There's a lot of good ones.
I think I know one.
Yeah, you definitely do. This is close for me between like the obvious ones, Godzilla and King Kong. I think I'm gonna go with King Kong because he used to scare the shit out of me as a kid. I'd be like, Grandpa, I'm scared of the big monkey.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with King Kong.
So it has to be like a monster. So it can't be like.
Well, I mean, I don't know. It could be the T-Rex from Jurassic Park. That's a monster.
It can't be like
fucking cool one.
It can't be like Chucky from Child's Play. That's not really a monster, is it?
Yeah, I guess it is.
Because he scared the shit out of me when I was a kid.
Dude, Chucky scared the shit out of me.
Yeah.
I'd say he's a monster, but I think Don doesn't mean like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna go with King Kong.
What about
Fuck
The
it.
Thing?
King Kong.
Is The Thing a monster?
Yeah, and that's a great one.
I'm gonna go with The Thing then.
Hell yeah! Look at you with your movie knowledge.
Yeah, I'm basically a movie buff now,
Damn, dude.
so like I know a lot about movies. Chris, Mark, anything?
Would like Freddy Krueger be like a?
He's a monster.
Yeah,
He's
sure.
like monster-esque.
Yeah, that's a
He
good
scared
one.
the shit out of me when I was a kid. So.
Yeah, that was scary too. Him
Nightmare on
and
Elm Street's-
Jason. Yeah.
creepy. I used to have the same recurring dream where I'd be stuck under like a deck, like an outside deck, and Jason's machete was going through the deck, and I was
God.
dodging it.
Dude, that's fucked.
And it would happen for so long, and then I'd wake up like drenched in sweat and fall asleep, and that shit it would happen again.
God
Damn,
damn.
the show just got dark.
Yeah, I love horror movies.
Mark, anything?
I don't think I have one.
No, you don't have one.
I don't know that much.
Yeah, Mark's not.
I'll just say
Caleb,
Godzilla because
Caleb,
He said Chucky. I don't
Mark's
know.
not really into movies like you and I. So
Another
That's
cool,
true.
Another cool one is like the fish monster thing from The Host. That's a. Really,
I have no
that's a
idea what
really
you're talking
cool one.
about.
Yeah, Don will hopefully know.
Cool. This is an email. We got an email from Benjamin Bailey. He listed his Twitter handle
Great
too.
name.
At Ben Bailey. He's I think he works for Nerdist.com. So
hell
cool.
yeah.
Thanks for listening.
Very cool.
We love the Nerdist.
You do. You actually listened to it yesterday.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Sylvester Stallone movie?
Oh,
Lots of
baby.
movie questions.
Yeah, I
this
know.
week.
Film school segment sucks. We should get rid of it. Sylvester Stallone. Damn, there's a lot of
stand
good
by.
one.
I can only think of one that I've seen. So First Blood for me.
I want to say First Blood, but since that's yours, I'm gonna go with Rocky's also an obvious one. I'm gonna go with Demolition Man. Hell yeah, Demolition Man.
Well, Mark,
Sylvester Stallone versus Wesley
Caleb?
Snipes.
I mean, Mark or Chris, anyone?
I would have to do First Blood.
You like First Blood? That's a great movie.
It's really good.
It's an awesome movie.
Honestly, Caleb, that's probably one of my favorites that you've given me.
I'm glad.
It's definitely my top 5.
Yeah, it's I feel like people Rambo turned into something completely different, but people forget that first one's like real deal. Like
Some deep shit.
yeah, Chris's favorite is obviously Cobra.
Nobody laughed at that because nobody got the reference.
Hopefully Ben Bailey
The Expendables.
chuckled at it. Expendables. What'd you say earlier? You
The
said
Expandables?
Expandables.
I'm probably gonna go with his voice performance in The Zookeeper as Joe the Lion. That was probably,
I'm lying.
What's Sylvester doing these days?
Expendables.
Yeah.
He's directing.
Creed.
I've never
Creed.
seen.
Oh, I didn't see Creed yet.
I've never seen that movie.
Expendables.
Yeah, is it good?
Eh,
No,
bet you'd
whatever.
like it.
Yeah, I probably would.
it's fun. It's not great. It's fun. All right.
All right, this is another one. This is from Matt Angelchik. He's
What's up,
emailed
Matt?
a few times. He says, this is exactly what he says. Caleb versus Rich. Caleb versus Chris. Mark versus Chris. If you were to fight each other, who would win in those scenarios?
Okay, why am I only fighting Rich and Chris?
And
Okay.
why am I twice?
Mark and I raced the other day, and
Okay.
I smoked him.
Caleb versus Rich. Caleb would destroy me. He's got those masculine drummer muscles, so
Oh, God.
he would destroy me. Caleb versus Chris. I mean, there's no doubt about it. Chris would beat the
Yeah.
shit out of
That'd
Caleb.
be a good fight, though. But I think Chris would come on top.
Scrappy as fuck.
Because Chris, when Chris gets angered, he would beat up Sylvester Stallone.
Exactly.
If he,
I think
True,
here's what
true.
would happen. I would like get Chris in some sort of hold, and then he would like something would snap and his temper would go, and he'd be like, yeah, and he'd like squirrel. he'd squirrel out of that and just fucking snap my neck.
Your vertebrae would snap.
Yeah.
That's what would snap.
Yeah.
And Mark versus Chris, no doubt about it. Chris would destroy us all.
I would lose in every scenario.
Chris
Mark's
would
a lover.
Chris would Rambo us like to death. Like
First blood.
Yeah.
You know, just
no doubt about it. But that's a good question.
That is a great question.
thank you.
So thanks for sending in your feedback. Again, if you want to be a part of the show, feel free. Email us deathtalk@deathwishing.com. Use the hashtag AskDeathTalk or give us a call 754-703-8255. And all those are in the show notes. So go take a look at the show notes. Always look at the show notes.
Yeah.
Lots of links, lots of things you can find out about the show in the show notes. But you can't do it in the podcast app, the Apple Podcast app for some
That's
reason.
why you use Overcast.
Or Downcast, or Pocket Cast, or Instacast. Use any of those.
Or just stream it directly from the deathtalk.com website.
Or go to
Wait, what? Okay. What we're into.
What are you into, Rich?
What am I into this week? I'm gonna do another game because I've been doing some games.
You've been gaming, huh?
Yep. Have you guys ever heard of Monument Valley?
Nope.
No.
I think it's free right now on iOS. It's one of the better looking games. I play it on my iPad right now. It's kind of like a puzzle game. You kind of walk around and try to make this person get to wherever the exit is on the.
Is it like a point and click, or like what are we talking?
It's like a 3D. It's really a real good looking game. Probably one of the better games I've seen on the iPad or iPhone. So yeah, it's usually like $3.99, but it's free right now. So it might not be anymore, but I'll put a link in the show notes. But I got it for free. But I'm gonna buy. There's like some like DLC you can buy, so I'm gonna buy some of that. So I want to give it a shot. But shout out to Monument Valley.
Sick.
Anyone else? Chris's Netflix corner.
No, this week. Well, okay, I'm back to D&D because
Oh yeah,
we haven't played in a few
D&D
months.
corner. All right,
Yeah. So
fill us in.
that's
What's
what I'm
going
into.
on?
Are you still-
What level are you?
yeah. What level are you?
Level 6.
Level 6. Don't fuck with Chris.
Yeah, we took a while off.
What are you, like an evil minion? Like what are you? What
No.
are you?
I'm an elf.
I thought it was Star Wars D&D. There's no elves in Star
No.
Wars.
We're going to start Star Wars D&D soon, but we haven't yet because we're still
All
trying.
right,
to...
so you're level 6 elf.
I'm a ranger.
Okay, that was going to be my next question.
So
Someone really liked the D&D talk that we did one time before.
Yeah. I want you should talk more about your D&D. Like, what's going on? What was the last raid you did?
Let me get my own. Let me get my own segment.
D&D with Chris.
You're getting your segment right now. Let us know. Tell us.
No, that's good. I don't feel like talking.
There's no awesome highlights from the last raid. You're like, oh my god,
no.
Like, this cave troll came out of nowhere in the last second.
The thing is, like, we haven't played in a while, and then like there's just a lot of bullshit that you have to do. Like you have to split up loot. You gotta fucking. It's just a lot of dumb bullshit.
You heard it here.
It's not a lot of
D&D,
fighting.
A lot of dumb bullshit.
A lot of dumb bullshit. So, like, trying to get everyone like together to like
to
some
act
people
like in the same room. You mean?
Yeah, like some people will be like doing something with spells or something. It's just like trying to get everyone to start playing is like really tough.
Mm-hmm.
So,
know what environment would be probably easy for them to start?
Castle.
A place with no Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I don't know if we'd be able to play a castle because
that always happens to me. I'm just like trying to get the dudes together, and like there's just fucking spells going on. And it's like, dude, stop doing the spells. Like, come hang out.
You're like,
you don't
Rich,
have any friends.
Enough magic missiles.
So.
I'm just like, hey, bros, you guys want to come over for the football game this weekend? Nah, sorry, got to cast some spells. I'm gonna be busy.
A little busy. Right now.
Gotta wash my hair.
Yeah, I'm gonna raid a fucking cave this weekend. Do they raid caves in D&D?
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, let's gonna raid a cave.
Yeah.
Sorry.
A level 9 cave troll lives in there, though.
Our like home base is like a bar, which is cool. So, yeah.
Now, sometimes I don't know if you're talking about real life or the game. Like, do you play at a bar?
No. We play at my house.
Oh, okay. But, I don't know.
But our home base of like where we're at, like character wise, like is a bar.
Do you guys cosplay for this?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
I just wanted to ask. It's fine.
My group is very surface level nerds.
Caleb cosplays every day when he comes to work.
Yeah,
I got my elf ears on right now, dude.
See, like when you said the home base was the bar, I actually thought, I was like, oh, they play at a bar.
Yeah,
no. That'd be weird.
They play at the Cask and Flagon on Friday nights.
It's like a Red Sox game going on, and you're just like, shut up, guys, we're playing a game.
Last time I tried to bring my quiver full of soul arrows to a bar. They wouldn't let me in, though. But I was like, guys, no, you don't understand. Like,
Caleb
my
knows
D&D
a lot about this shit.
I've never
played.
played.
Do you play? Oh, you don't play?
No, there's soul arrows in D&D?
There's quiver.
Oh, shit. Dude, yeah, I should play. I'm a natural. But yeah, they don't let you bring a quiver full of soul arrows to bars. It's a shame.
D&D talk with Caleb and Chris.
I just make up shit, and Chris goes, yeah, that's right.
Mark, what about you? You got the cruise. You got Spotify.
I think we already know what Mark's into.
Dude, what are you into?
I'm not into any of those things. What? I mean, I am, but that's not what I'm going to say. I'm into the new Ice tape we just got in the store.
Stay Icy.
It's awesome. Listen to it.
They played America's Hardcore, right?
It did, yeah.
2 songs. Surprise set.
Oh, really?
Listen to it.
Surprised me. I don't know.
Buy the tape from us if you want, or just listen to it on their Bandcamp, icymotherfuckers.bandcamp.com.
Is that the real?
Yeah.
I'm pretty
awesome.
sure we're the only place with Ice tapes
Oh,
at the
shit.
moment.
Come get them. I'll put a link in the show notes.
So the demo's awesome. Or I don't know if it's their demo, but the new 4 songs are awesome.
Yeah.
The other demo thing is really good on their Bandcamp, too. And I'm also into the new Beach Slang album.
I've given that a few listens. Yeah. I like it.
It took me a little bit to get. I thought it was fine, and now
I gotta listen to it more.
It clicked the other day. I think it's great.
Yeah, I like the EP a lot.
Yeah, both of them.
Yeah, both of them. Yeah,
I like one of those 7 inches a lot, and the other one is kind of but I forget which one now.
Cool.
That was worthless.
But it's called The Things We Do to Find People Who Feel Like Us, I think.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So
I think it's
title.
Cool.
All right. Anyone else want to do anything before we wrap this thing up?
Nope.
Okay, so
you did. Sorry.
Did you? Oh, you didn't go yet.
Yeah, it's okay.
Go.
I mean,
Are you
yeah.
like actually into anything? Or?
I'm really creeped out with your glasses off. You look so different.
Yeah, can you put them back
I have
on?
a little bit of trouble with my eyes right now. I'm really into Fallout. Sure.
Oh, Fallout 4?
Oh yeah. I think I already mentioned that.
I think you did.
I'm still all in doing that thing. Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
Yep.
Anything else?
You get
besides that?
further?
Anything on Netflix that you're watching at the moment, or
Netflix? I finished Jessica Jones. That was really good. It got real fucking annoying at the end, but
Really?
overall,
Why?
Overall, great. I mean, do we want to do like spoiler alert? And
No.
I'll
No,
just-
no, no, no,
No, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it.
I haven't finished it yet.
I'll probably watch it.
All right, well, we'll talk about it later, and we can spoil it. But the last few episodes like pissed me off how tedious they got. But
Really?
overall, I love the series, or the season, whatever. Fallout 4, I'm level 30. Catch up, Chris. Level 7, Elf. Come on, please.
Get out of here.
Level 30. Got that T-51 power armor. What do you want? I don't know.
Are you building camps?
I built
Sanctuaries?
Well, no, they're camp, whatever you want to call them, matter. Sanctuary I have built up real nice. I made a bunch of shanty. It's a shanty town essentially. Just built up metal walls, filled it full of beds, so a bunch of settlers will come. They got purified water. They're good to go. Planted a bunch of carrots.
Did you buy Nuka-Cola yet, or whatever that's called?
Dude, I chug Nuka-Cola like it's my job.
Sick. Shout out to Jones Soda.
No, I actually haven't even tried that yet, but we should. It'd be cool. Yeah, it's a great game. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I see Crystal Pepsi's coming back.
No.
It's called Cristal.
That was good.
I did not see that.
That's all I got.
That's all you got. That's all we got. I think that's all we have for this week's episode. So a couple things to note. In 2 weeks, December 23rd will be our last episode of the year. So we're going to be doing we'll do our season ending best of list.
Top list.
We'll
best of the year.
We'll do favorite albums, favorite whatevers.
Yeah. I don't think we decided on a format yet, but it'll probably be like top 5.
Yeah, we'll figure out something that we're all going to do.
You guys will do top 5. I'll do top 20 like last year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so be on the lookout for that. And we got the last episode got a lot of great feedback, and was one of our better most downloaded shows. So thank you for everyone who listened to it. If you did like the show and you want to help us out, go on iTunes, give us a good rating, and that always helps us in the charts. We can go ahead of Snoop Dogg again on the.
That would be nice.
I mean, since the day we started this podcast, I said, guys, we got to get ahead of Snoop Dogg.
That was the main motive of this podcast.
It's all about that. So yeah, if you like that, go do that. Or you know what? If you do, make sure you use like the coupon code at checkout when you go to the Deathwish store, and let them know.
If you listen to podcasts on Overcast, look up our podcast, and if you click recommend, that helps us get up in the Overcast
There we
charts.
go. That too.
So you should do that too.
Just do all that stuff. So yes, if you like the show, subscribe to us. We're on everything. Apple Podcasts, Downcast, Overcast, everything. We're also on YouTube. Give us a like. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. And yeah, that's about it. Anything else, guys, before we go?
Nope.
That's all I got. Peace out.